You know, ironically enough, this movie could have also been called The Fifth Wave, but that was taken by a different movie, just not as good. Hey everyone, welcome to another movie Reedview with me, Cody Reed. Ha, puns. So I'm going to review The Finest Hours. It stars Chris Pine and Casey Affleck, and it's based on a true story from the 50s where this Coast Guard crew is sent out during this giant storm to go rescue another ship that was basically not working. It's left not working after the storm, so they're sent out to go rescue it. So the movie does give you a little bit of background on their characters to start with. You get to meet Bernie Weber, played by Chris Pine, and he meets Miriam, played by Hermione Granger. Oh wait, no, it's Holiday Granger. And it shows them courting, so you get to meet their characters and get to know them a little bit. And then later on it also shows Ray Seibert, played by Casey Affleck, who's basically one of the main guys of the crew of the ship that's actually wrecked. And speaking of which, Casey Affleck does a great job. He's known for more supporting roles, and he does have a supporting role in this movie, but he does a great job, and you get to know that his character, Ray Seibert, even though he's not really well liked by the crew, he does have that respect for them as far as knowledge goes about the ship and the sea, and he's very knowledgeable about that kind of stuff. And going back to Chris Pine's character, Bernie Webb is also the same way. He has a lot of knowledge about the sea and being out there on the ocean. And it's a different kind of role for Chris Pratt because this character, Bernie, he's more soft-spoken. And so he's kind of like more awkward than confident, which is usually the roles that Chris Pine plays. Yeah, I thought Pine did a great job with the role, the character, fitting in with the times, having that Boston accent. I like that Chris Pine is trying a different kind of role for him than he usually does. And yeah, so I thought he played the character really well. When the ship goes down, you get to just go back to the crew and see a lot of the stuff that they had to deal with. And sometimes, though, in the middle, it could get a little repetitive. And then also, it would cut away a lot to Miriam waiting back on the shore and showing what she had to deal with as well as she waited for Bernie to go out to rescue the other ship. And so it just cut back to Miriam a lot more than I thought was needed. Some of those scenes could have just been cut and it wouldn't have made any difference on the movie. It actually would have made it probably better and more trimmed. Yeah, it could have made you stay more invested in the rescue operation, which was easily the most interesting parts of the movie, with the giant waves and the storms, because this thing was massive. And so you could have focused more on that storm taking place and the actual rescue operation. And then a couple last thoughts I had. The music was pretty intense during the whole movie. And it also has a blue look, like a blue filter to the movie. That kind of look to it, but it's probably more because of the ocean. And some of those effects were better than others. But the movie doesn't really try to be anything really, different or unique or way out there. It mostly just focuses on telling this true story, rescue operation. So, for that part, it mostly succeeds. And if you're on the fence about this one, if you like those kind of rescue missions, especially lately, like there was Everest, or if you like movies out on the ocean, like In the Heart of the Sea, which was also recent, then that kind of movie, or this kind of movie, would actually be more in your wheelhouse. So I say check it out. So I'm giving it 4 out of 5 stars. I didn't really like Miriam's scenes a lot. I felt like some of those could have been cut, and it was a little repetitive in the middle, but Miriam was still good in the movie, as well as the other main 2 leads, the 2 guys. And like I mentioned, it wasn't really anything super different, but it's still a really good rescue operation movie and really intense in a lot of parts. There we go. Now my question to you guys, instead of an actual rescue movie, what's your favorite movie out on the ocean? Recently, In the Heart of the Sea and The Finest Hours were both really good movies, so leave some comments down below, and make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel as well as like this video. I'll make sure to look for those comments, and subscribing, you can check out my other videos. So thanks so much for watching. I might have a review coming up for Kung Fu Panda 3, we'll see, as well maybe just some other videos. So thanks so much, and I'll see you next time.